Happy Wednesday, everybody. How we doing? Snowstorm hit. I drove in 0 visibility to get home. Oh, wow. That sounds not smart. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. The eyeballs. I know. Like, I'm just an eyeball chameleon now, right? Some days I got glasses. Some days I don't. You gotta keep you guys on your toes. Who knows what's gonna happen? It's a mystery. It's exciting. Hi, everybody. I'm going to my first ever hockey game this Sunday. Penguins versus the Canadians. That's amazing. You're going to love it. Calm Creators, how you doing? Welcome. Bum, 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 bum. Do we need a contact glasses prediction? No. No, I'm out. I would have worn them today, but I'm out. My sample pack is done, so I got to actually order real ones now. Dude, that Wither Skelly farm is something so cool. Yeah, I mean, it's Impulse and I. We did it together. We're going to be heading out there in a few minutes, actually, and do a little bit of stuff. And maybe doing some stuff to increase rates. I'm not sure. Dead Girl, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But mostly just like the logistics of moving around in there we gotta fix. I gotta make a way to get into the storage room where you don't have to expose yourself to gas and things like that. Yeah. And maybe we'll run it for a little while and look at it and wonder at its marvel and how fun it is. Yeah. Are your contacts progressive? No. I am a cyborg version. Monovision. I wear 1 contact in my left eye and nothing in my right eye. It's interesting for sure. Currently manually digging a perimeter for a Skelly farm. That's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know that I would ever dig a perimeter though. That's a lot of work. Is increasing rates actually necessary? No, not really. No, I mean, not for the Wither Skulls. If I wanted to really go crazy on bones and coal, that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe. I maybe, if I can get a lot of coal, and I mean a lot, I may put coal in the mountain, maybe? But who knows? How whimsical are you feeling today? Quite whimsical. As always. As always. It's not necessary, but it's fun. I mean, that's kind of it right there, right? And then other stuff. I want to do some stuff in here today, I think. What else is on my list? We may go out to the wish farm today. Probably not though, but we'll see. Let me grab some of that. Let me grab some more of that. Coal would be good, yeah. And you're right, coal would be good for building in the game too, maybe for the floor, because it's nice and dark. I can see that being used in certain places. Mark, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Is the music too much? I'm kind of grooving out to my music over here. It might be too loud. Phantom Mickey, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Is there a coal farm? Yeah, that's where we're going. It's good. What music? Okay, so apparently it's not too loud. All right, I'll kick it back up where it was. It's always weird, like it's super loud in my head and then you guys can't hear it at all. All right, what's the plan for today? We're gonna head out to the Wither Skelly farm and just make some like nice quality of life things getting around in there. Like getting into the storage room right now is a pain and dangerous. I'd like to fix that. We'll see. We'll see. Boom, 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 no, 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 no. Did Ether show you how to use the Wither Rose farm? No. You gotta splash them with the potions, and then like I'm imagining the ender bugs, the silverfish come out, and then the Wither kills the silverfish. Is my guess. Gotta drown the allays. I thought that's the he had a poison potion in there too. I thought. Oh, you have to. Did he manually place a water bucket there? Use the kills the silverfish. Why does the dispenser allow it to kill the silverfish? Wouldn't that already be the case? I'd have to see it. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's in this video. Yeah, I gotta watch this video. Because you place the skulls with the dispenser, so the summoning explosion kills them. I don't understand why placing skulls with the dispensers has anything to do with the explosion of the wither. The explosion of the wither is going to happen anyway. Either way, risk, right? Wither always explodes when he spawns. What's it got to do whether I place the skulls manually or with the dispenser? Can't have the silverfish alive beforehand because they block placing. Oh, just assuming that they're going to be like swarming all over you or something. I got to watch this video. Yeah. Definitely got to watch this video. So does that mean that every time, like how many roses was he getting from one wither? Because every time I asked him to get, like he got like multiple 4 to 5 stacks. I mean, that's good, but he gave me multiple shulkers. Does that mean he was like wasting all these wither skulls just to get me wither roses? This guy. This guy. He has a wither skelly farm too. Right, but I assume it's just like platforms because he didn't spend that much time on it, did he? Interesting. It's a decent farm, is it? It's pretty effective. That's cool. I'd like to go see it. Anyways, let's go. Is there anything else I need before we go out there? Got plenty of rockets. I got my Andy chest. Got this, that. Let's head out there. Yeah, I know he was selling beacons, but he's like out of beacons now or something, he said. I'm not upset with Gem at all, but I am excited, eager for the Nether to become real. In no way, I understand Gem's busy and she's trying to figure out what style she wants to use and stuff, and that's fine. But I'm getting like I want real tunnels. Yeah. What's up, Ninja Wolf? How you doing? Was this farm designed in survival or creative? We didn't design the farm. In fact, I feel bad because I didn't put a link to the video where it's not our design. I mean, we had to like manipulate it to fit our Nether fortress, but it's not our design at all. And we should have given better credit. There's the despawn sphere. Update description. Yeah, I need to. Remind me at the end of the stream. I will do that. Shapes. We'll turn that off. Ow, I was watching chat. I almost splatted. Okay. So yeah, all of this is part of that design. So what I want to do is one of the things I want to do is make a way to get out of here better. Right now, like I want to put ladders or something here, or maybe just leave the scaffolding, but there's kind of multiple levels to this. There's this down here, which technically no one should have to go to anymore. We got to clean all this stuff here, clean up all those shulkers. And then there's the operating area up here. So I'd like to make an entrance from here to there, which we almost already have. But then I also want to make an entrance from this room to the storage room, which right now the only way to get into it is it's all janky. Like you got to come like over into here and stuff. And yeah, so we need a way to access this for sure. Well, Dragon Harder, yeah, I care about it, but I obviously failed, so I shouldn't have. I forgot to put it. I forgot to mention it in the video and put it in the description. But yeah, I will do that after the stream. What's the haul? I took a lot out already. I mean, we only got like a little bit of stuff here. This is like massive overkill. There are hundreds and hundreds of shulker boxes that Impulse put in here. It's like way too much. Like just way too much. And I wish it would well, I guess it's debatable. Like the bones. So the question of whether to auto block the bones into bone blocks and the coal into coal blocks, to me, are both individually debatable. Run the farm again? Yeah, we definitely will. We will. Bones, I'm more likely to turn the bone blocks, but it also means that generally you want bone meal and you're gonna have to just deconstruct it all anyways. So, but I could see the benefit of that. And it's only a compression ratio of 3 to 1 because you got to convert the bones into bone meal and the bone meal into blocks. So it's 1 to 3 and then a 3 to 9. So you only get a 3 to 1 compression ratio, which is okay. I mean, you're not getting that much of a gain. The coal, you do get a nice 9 to 1 compression ratio. You flip the lever, you flip the lever, you flip the lever. What lever? Did I turn the farm on? What lever is everyone losing their mind about? What the heck? A rail lever. Seriously? Where did I do this? Did I unpower it? Powers of observation, unparalleled. What? Seriously? When flying. Okay, well now I need to get my bow out to kill this guy. Hold on. Like on one of the yellow lines? Retrace my steps. I am. Like I came in here. Near composters. Down here, these composters. Powered. I have no idea. Are you serious right now that the entire chat lost their mind over something that isn't a problem? What just happened? I want to know what the actual issue was. Yeah. When do I get to use the powers of observation emote? Yeah. There was a very vocal minority. Noises. There was like 18 people saying, chat, lever, in capital letters. What the heck just happened? Okay, anyway, I think we're good. I want to know, did I double flip it? So I don't get it. Anyway, but I know there's 4,000 of you, but proportionally to the amount of chat going by is what I'm saying. Like it was a high percentage of the chat going by was about the lever. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Bones. Whether or not to, or not bones, coal, whether or not to auto block the bones is honestly debatable. Everyone always says it's like the way to go, but if you think about it, like when you're cooking with coal in a smelter, yes, it's more efficient. It's only about 10% more efficient because like for every 9 you get 10 smelts, right? So you get a 10% increase, but you got to figure every time you cook just like one thing, you just wasted like 8 coal because you wasted that whole coal block. So I'm not sure that coal is actually better blocked or not, but if you want to get into having it for building, then it definitely is. But they're a nice decorative block, yeah. Bones into bone blocks is always good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have to convert it either way. You do get a 3-to-1 compression ratio though, so I do like the bones a little bit more. Just uncraft it in the smelter. You can uncraft the coal. Yeah, so you can block it into coal blocks just so the benefit is just carrying it. Not like shulkers are a problem really, so I don't know. All right, how do I want to get, this is the main issue. I want to be able to make a way into this room from this room. Oh, it looks like we make a nice little staircase down right here, I think. Oh, actually, no, it's got to be from up here. So let's see. Denser storage. Yeah, but again, shulkers. And the slots in the chest, I guess, but what's the best way to get down there? What if we had stairs that went like up here at an angle? Yeah, let's do that. All right, I need a crafting bench. A bubble vader. Also Tango. Yes, Doc. Also. When was the last time I complained about inventory problems and the problem was my inventory was full of coal? Totally irrelevant. Anyway, all right, let's get it back up here. Whoop. All right, is there a crafting bench here? Should be one here. Do I not? Do I have to seriously go all the way down? Oh, here we go. Good. Okay. I want to get a bunch of stairs, I think. That's a bunch. That's more than I anticipated, yeah. Yes, the bubble vader in the Nether, yeah. Minecart between killing room and storage room. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Because I mean, normally I might be like, well, what if it gets left or abandoned on one side? But if it's a dead end room, the only way to come back is to ride the elevator back. I mean, unless you log out there or something. Well, what do we think? Is that better? It does fit the theme, yeah. You could like build stairs, maybe. Like these stairs? Yeah, it is more fun. You're right. I think I like that for the fun aspect. Oh wait, but I don't think I have the rails. I think we are very much out of rails and I don't have gold here. So yeah, I think we're getting a staircase. Let me go see. Let me check the OG storage room here. I don't think we have any gold in here. In fact, let me go ahead and put one of those in my inventory just in case today. Any power rails? Oh, I got 3. If I had 3 more pieces of gold, we could do this. Should we go back and get gold or just go look for it? I guess. Yeah, I suppose that's an option. See if we can just find some. Oh, hey, there's gold, everybody, right here. Problem solved. I mean, I gotta get the shiny. Woo. I can't resist quartz, and I know there are like Gem's got the bartering farm and stuff now, but still quartz I can't resist. Like coal is to Skiz, he has to mine it. I have to mine the quartz all the time. Okay. Legit, I don't know. When I smelt this, do I get 1 ingot? It's been so long since I smelted what do you call it? Gold ore from the Nether. Still get 1, right? Yeah, okay. All right, that'll be sufficient then. I believe that'll be 6. Let me see if I can find a little. There's a little bit right there. A little bit right there. Oh, I forgot to install logical zoom. I saw he updated it today. Now I'm gonna have to ignore. It's too much quartz here. Is Zoomify not good? I don't like this. I don't like that. Logical zoom is just instant. All right, if I fortunate. I know how to play this game, really. Right? This works, right? Then I get the nugs. No! That's worse! I actually want to smelt this and I get the ingot, right? Okay. I totally know what I'm doing. Do we have cobble here? Pro. I am a pro. I never get gold from the nether. Did we have coal? Does anyone say, oh, use blackstone? Yeah, if I have it. Oh, wait, I need that. Oh, break the smooth stone, yeah. I am a professional today. Completely. All right, give me that, give me this, give me that, give me that, give me that, and that. Okay. 8 years and I didn't know you could just smelt gold blocks from the nether. There you go. Look at that. Professional, everybody. Hoping we have enough to make... We're going to need 12, right? And we're going to be one short. Oh, no, we're going to have 12 exactly. Perfect. All right, so... what is it? It's like redstone and stuff and sticks. Do I have sticks down here? I have a stick. Oh, there we go. Excellent. And this, that, this... Just excellent. Excellent. Okay. Combine the nuggets. Sure. Don't need it, but how's the whimsy? The whimsy is fantastic. All right, one more, and then we're gonna make 2 batches. I know, honestly, like we might do that today. Silico, like get the, I really want to get my ender chest going correct. It's driving me nuts. You guys can help me with that, organize that. Okay. And we had powered rails here. I'm gonna need some levers or redstone. We'll go levers. Bloop. All right, let's see. Do we still have a lot of glass down here? Be nice if this was like encased in glass. And then, yeah, I think I'll put a staircase on the side of it anyways. So let's grab some of that. I don't know. We'll see. When did the farm get built? Last episode. The video came out yesterday. It's amazing. If you haven't seen the video from yesterday, I highly recommend you go watch it. We're going to turn this farm on in a bit, and it's going to blow your mind. It's really cool stuff. Do I like cheese? Of course. Who doesn't like cheese? If you had an organized ender chest, you would have glass. Now, I know, Jake. I know. You're not wrong. This is where a gas blows up the whole thing, and I'm very sad. What am I making? I'm making a little railway to get from the killing chamber to the storage room, because we don't really have that yet. Oh, this is gonna work out pretty good, actually. This is where the lava dumps on my face and kills me. Okay, let's go one more. Favorite type of cheese? If I'm just having it on a sandwich or something, to be Havarti. I don't know my fancy cheeses well enough, quite honestly. The resource bag is ready. I don't even know what I'm excited about. Blue cheese isn't cheese. I mean, it's just nasty. That's like saying cottage cheese is an option. Gouda. Yeah, Gouda's pretty good. There you go. Yeah, Gouda. That would be my pick. It's very Gouda. Okay. Let's just take this down one more. Okay, perfect. Bop, 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 bop. What about Edam? What? Never heard of it. How do I feel about sliced provolone cheese? I love it. Absolutely love it. Provolone's great. What color is my toothbrush? Black. Any other riveting, hard-hitting questions today? Bristles? Yes. Reed Donos. Sam, what about brown cheese? Sam. I don't know what that means. Boop, 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 boop. We should put in like a little safety thing there. Yeah, I need more glass. I think we have glass around here somewhere. American cheese is terrible. Change my mind. Yeah, it is terrible. I agree. Is it random question hour? Yeah, it might be. American cheese isn't real cheese. It's definitely a lower grade cheese. but I'm okay with it. Just like throwing on a sandwich or something, if the rest of the sandwich can carry it. And I'm not talking about the crap that comes in the cellophane wrappers. Come on, like that's poop. There's different tiers of American cheese. If you talk about real American cheese that's sliced off a block or something, it's not horrible. But the processed cheese food, like you notice that some of the cheese you buy, it says cheese food on it because it's not cheese. They have to say, like, they can't call it cheese. I like cheese food. Sucker. What was I doing? Oh yeah. You made levers just to use. Well, I'm gonna use, I don't have enough levers to use on all of it. So I'm gonna use levers up here. Or maybe I'll use redstone blocks and then maybe you'll get to mock me like everyone else. Maybe. How about that? I'll use the lever now just to make you happy. Bam. Actually, I don't want to use the lever because that's where my staircase is gonna go. Up. Danny, thank you. Buy lever. I know, right? Stupid lever. Uh-oh. Ah! This is why we do this, because the gas are ridiculous around here. Oh, wait, no. I want this to be the stairs. Gas are scary. Gas are annoying. But I will say gas are a great addition to the game. So by annoying, I mean whatever, right? Like all mobs are annoying to some extent. Gas are a great addition to the game because they're unique. They serve a unique purpose. They threaten you in a unique way. Like, they're great. They're like, Mojang is so terrified of adding new threats to the game. So scared of adding new threats to the game that they're threatening in new ways. Like, they would never add the gas now because it blows up blocks. They would never add a creeper now, for sure not. Like, the game needs more of this. Like, the net result, I think, is good. Yes, it provides frustrating moments, but it also adds they add more of a threat. I don't know. The game needs more threat, more diversity in the creatures and stuff like that, instead of just like more zombies and more skeletons. But that's my hot take. Not everyone will agree with it, and I respect that. Not really. You're wrong, but I'll say that anyway. All right, I'll look for glass. An eighth cow? Yeah, I mean, we need more cows, right? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Well, looks like it's not going to be made out of glass. Oh well. Great enemies make for great memories. Exactly. Erupting Wrath, you get it. Add cheese to the game. Least favorite friendly mob. I mean, there's a lot of them. They're completely pointless. Bat? No. Bats are great. Sniffer. Yeah, the sniffer. Sniffer was a complete waste of time. Rabbits are pretty pointless. Yeah, you're right. But they're so cute. Oh, I really want to make this out of glass. Do I go home? Do I go home and get glass for this? Yes, I think I do, right? It's not that far. Oh, and then how are we gonna get from here up to there? Are we just gonna do like, are we just gonna ladder it up? Where's my scaffolding, by the way? I need to get some scaffolding or ladder. So I got this. We're not gonna go super high tech here, I guess. Oh wait, but that. Oh no, wait, I'm doing this wrong. Why didn't anybody tell me I'm doing this wrong? Someone probably did. This is where one person in the chat's gonna be like, I told you 20 minutes ago. Ah. Ah! Everybody, I'm falling to my death. Let me remedy that situation. I told you 20 minutes ago. There's 20 scaffolding in my inventory. Listen, I can't be held accountable for everything in my inventory, all right? We got to make the room come up here, not down there. So, I'm dumb. This just turned into a much longer ride. All right, we're going right here. You literally hovered over the scaffolding. No, I clearly wouldn't do that. I'd be stupid if I did that. Okay, is that enough to get... That's enough to get over that, I think. Right. Let me slab that. Nope, nobody's gonna hit their head on that. What? How did that gas just die? Someone just shot the ghast? Did you hear that? Who's out here? Nobody's out here. Am I losing my mind? That was the sound of a gas. I guess it might have suffocated. It might have touched the wither rose, but I didn't hear the scream. You would have heard the scream like the. By the way, that's exactly what it sounds like. Why would a skeleton have shot a gas for no reason? I'm so confused. But XXP's AFK, guys, relax. All right, we gotta go from here. You guys are so cruel. I mean, this is for the staircase. That's why I dug that one out first, obviously. Boss man, you're missing Hooters. Evil, trust me. I don't miss. Penny Bacon, thank you for the $10. I've been rewatching all the Deck Tattoo streams on the second channel and YouTube, and they're still as entertaining as they were 2 years ago. 2 years. Whew. Penny, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Petrus, thank you for the piece of pie. Can't wait for the next DO3 podcast. I need more lore. Question, how easy is it to siphon Skellies out of this farm for other purposes? It would be very easy, actually. But that's a long relocation. I mean, that's a good point, but long relocation process though, so I would find a closer one. Yeah, it's one lever flip away. I mean, basically, yeah. Tango's good eye. I'm gonna read this with my good eye. Actually, it's this one. I have missed Monday's triumphant return, but here's a coffee on me anyways. Thank you, Tango's good eye. Appreciate it. Adesio, how you doing? Random question hour, which is better, sweet relish or dill relish? Probably dill. I think I would go with dill. Jay Wire, thank you. And Danny, I already thanked you, but thank you anyways. Daniel, thank you for the piece of pie. What's my favorite pie or dessert? My favorite pie is, I get this question a lot, I think, a surprising amount. Like a chocolate peanut butter pie, probably. And yeah, now that I think about it, 100% on the dill. I am dual wielding pickaxes today, just, you know, because of the whimsy, obviously, right? One can never have too many pickaxes. If you have two, you're full of whimsy or something. Maximum whimsy, exactly, see? All right, let's do this. It's so dark in here. Sorry, guys. Am I going to be able to make that corner? Yes, excellent. I just know minecarts around corners. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the weather and all that stuff. What's a book series you think everyone should read? I'm not much of a reader, but right now, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Doesn't it? I think I just might have said the wrong name. Dungeon Crawler Carl, right? Yeah, DCC. 100% read that, or just listen to it. In fact, I'd recommend listening to it on Audible and not reading it, because the voice acting is so good. Okay. Oop. I'm gonna see. I'm out of. I gotta skimp on the powered rail. No. Nope. 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 Stupid. Anybody around? Okay, we'll see if this is enough to get my butt up the hill. I think it will be, but we'll see. I didn't see the moment. What did I miss now, too? Evil, that's the truth. If you want to know, how true that is, tune into the VOD from Monday. Rail not powered. I know. I'm gonna go back to it. There's a lot of rails that aren't powered right now. Should have just done. Oh wait, I can't do. Yeah, we need a button here. That's a horrible place, because once you're in the minecart, you won't be able to press it. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. That looks good right there. We're gonna need one for the one down below, too. Oh, who am I kidding? These are all getting turned into buttons anyways. Happy Wednesday, Sons of Thunder! Is that tunnel too high intentionally? Well, it's not too low. Sorry. Not sorry. That's a little bit janky there, but whatever. This doesn't need to be that fancy. I'll be here all stream, everybody. All right. Let's get some stuff powered here. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you're right, Doc Knox. For once. That is where all the hats got started. The Bucket Brigade. Old school. All right, where do we want the button to be? Here, button right there works fine. Let's make sure everything is... Oh, it'd be great if I had glass in here. I should totally have... Maybe we're doing that today. I know I have 16 glass there. It's not enough, though. Before everyone yells at me. I really want to organize my ender chest for sure. Remove the redstone block. Yep, thank you. Oh no! Oh, there you go. Doink, good. Put this away. Need a crafting bench. There isn't one in here. Is it safe? There's no crafting benches! That doesn't mean he's lost his jerk stash? No. It's like I carried away here. Alright, I'm taking this. Oh, maybe I'm not taking that. Eh? It's gone forever. What did I need? I have all these furnaces here before. I forgot what I was doing. There are Lomax here? What's up? Oh yeah, crafting bench. That looks like a great spot. By a great spot, I mean a horrible spot. All right, doink, doink, doink. You guys failed the test, by the way. The test was, would you tell me that that was, that was a triumphant ride right there, right? Whee! So much whimsy. All right, looks like we're going home to get glass and some gold. That was so close. It's just like, get up the hill. All right, let's head home. Oh, and now I gotta get a way to get from here over to there. How are we gonna do that? I didn't really plan ahead here. And I could just break this, right? No, that's needed because when the guy gets ejected, I want to make sure they're not going to pop out anywhere except a place. Yeah. This isn't a suboptimal location. From here, right? Branch out. We gotta like go all the way over here and go. That's dumb. I don't like that. Even lunch with a piece of pie with a DNR. Yep. 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 100%. And B Rogo to you, thank you for the supply. I want to thank you because your content always brings joy and whimsy to my life. Also, famous lines like powers of observation and mistakes were made are now staples in my vernacular. Much love from Scotland. Thank you so much. Well, this is suddenly not nearly as cool now. Punch labor, thank you very much. Turn the whole farm. Yeah, I know. It feels like, yeah, it feels like this should enter in over there, but there's all bedrock in the way. I wonder if I could make it through there. Because, yeah, I really want to enter in like here. I blame Impulse for this. Just break more bedrock. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is... Oh. Oh. No. I'm not breaking another hole. I don't know what to do. Gray, thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. Cowards. Yeah, I really want this to be right here. All right, we'll do this. We'll go. This is super jank. Oh. 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 Did I just get lucky? Close enough, everybody. Nope. Maybe. We're gonna do it. We're not giving up. Where's the ladder? Okay, here it is. We're gonna do this. What's the best way? Okay. We're gonna find a path. That's not bad. That's not bad. Good enough. Super fancy. This is the worst ever. But you can't even measure the amount of whimsy right now. There's so much whimsy, you guys are like, I didn't know we could reach this level of whimsy. Okay. Solve that problem. Totally. I could go down one step lower, right? Oh, this is annoying. But does that have issues? No, you're right. I could go down one step lower. Oh, that's clear. Much better. 3 blocks tall now. And now you get like feet cam, right? Someone's coming in and you get that like a 4-block warning. It's important. All right, let's go back and get the glass. Do you want to see magic? Play scaffolding going up the bedrock and fly away for 1 hour. When I'm... I can't read because it scrolls. Oh, the magic trick of getting impulse to break it for me? Yeah. Can do a straight line now? Yeah, I think you're right. Gold, yes, gold and glass. Bum, 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 bum. Voxy on the nether roof is amazing for just getting where you want to go, yeah. What's up, Grim? How you doing today? JY, thank you for the piece of pie. Just want to say I got an A on my decked out 2 college essay. What does that mean? Thank you for creating my favorite game. I'm so excited for Deck 3. What does a decked out college essay mean? I want to make a decked out college essay. All right, we've got a lot of bits here. Bits away. We're done with stone, right? Getting your college decisions back today? As in, like, where you're going, Airvale? That's amazing. Good luck to you. You have a dumb chest. You mean the one I'm looking at right now? This one? There was 8 seconds where I didn't use it though, so I'm glad that you reminded me. All right, boom, boom, boom. The smooth back, put the iron back. Let's grab a little bit more glass and some gold. We honestly don't need much. Oh, do I even have powered rails? I got powered rails already. Sticks, maybe? You know what, honestly? Although we got, Impulse got all those logs out there. We already got the bamboo. You're not using rail anymore? What? How much chocolate did you eat to feel better about your only computer dying? That's a lot. That's like a pound, Tristan, yeah. The normal rails. Oh, we don't need any more normal rails, do we? Like, I mean, I'll take some, I guess, but... Well, plus I have, like, double chests out there, so we're fine. 128 glass should be enough, right? Just for that side wall. Are you concerned Impulse might up you in the coffin game? No. What? Do. I was hoping the protein smoothie fairy would come, but apparently not yet. Did you love all the farms on the roof? I'm very much a put farms on the roof, but some people hate it. I get it, because it's, you know, building on the nether roof is definitely on the is that cheating spectrum. I think it's on the pretty low end, but I could respect someone who says it was cheating. Do I want to go straight now? No. All right, what was I doing with my life now? Oh, we need more gold. Or more rails. Speed this up a little bit. Did you describe more about your bus system and plans for Decked Out 3 or talk about resources you're researching when planning? I can't talk about the bus system yet because it's still under development. We're zeroing in on the design of it, but we're not there yet. Or talk about resources you researched when planning. I'm not sure what you mean by that. James, I want to answer you, but I'm not sure what you mean by that second part, and I can't talk about the bus thing yet. How different is it from DO2? Depends. Either very different or not different at all. But I'd say it's pretty different. I had another call with my audio guy today, and we solved an interesting problem that I could talk a little bit about. The issue of multiple vocal events happening at the same time and how to prevent it from happening, and we came up with a really cool solution. I really can't talk about it because that would give away too much other stuff, but all right, what's not powered, everybody? Oh, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. You're such a tease. I know. Honestly, it's like it's a technical solution that you guys won't even notice, so it doesn't really affect gameplay. Proximity priority for audio events and queuing system? No. Helps if I get in the cart. Okay, zoomy. Yeah, we need one right there. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. Much better. Why not all powered rails? Why not 6 powered rails? All right. We're done there. Let's classificate the thing. It's expensive when you don't have the gold, yeah. All right. Where's my bow? Because this fool wants to play here. Where is he? Just get away from the farm. That's all that matters. You can shoot me all you want. Okay. Waffles in my face. I love your name, except it's waffles. If it was pancakes in my face, it'd be even better. Thank you for the 10 pieces of pie. Do you plan on naming individual mobs in Decked Out 3? If so, I recommend a creeper named Scope Creep. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't want to name mobs in Decked Out 3 because I think it adds a, if I'm honest, I think what we're trying to go for in Decked Out 3 is a serious, semi-horror, scary game, right? And if you get killed by a Ravager named Tango Shriveled Underpants, it kind of detracts from that. That's all I'm saying. Now, I know I'm in the minority. I know that. And you guys don't care about my wants and needs and immersion. So something tells me that I will cave and I will be sad. Oh, that's not where that goes at all. Whimsy. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. Like, the game is supposed to be creepy and spooky, and if every Ravager is named like just silly goofball names, it's like, come on now, what are you doing here? Are you even trying? I'm not reading out of your chat because it's all dumb. No. I will read it. Atmosphere versus fun. Yeah, people love the names. People love the names, I know. And I would argue that One Eye Willie was an exception because he fit the lore. He fit into the game. But, you know, naming a Ravager Whimsy? City Ravager named Seventh Cow. Oh, I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna run out. I had a feeling I ain't gonna bring enough glass. So what is the first name we are choosing? Well, it sounds like Zero. Freaking laser beams. Horse going off. Gongan with the $10. To be fair, Tango's Underpants is fairly scary. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I'm going to hit my head on this, aren't I? Tango's cough. I know, exactly. Another one. It's glass, but it still obstructs like minecart sometimes. Hey, yo, hey, whoa, what the what? Yeah. Oh, PvP skills. Oh, gosh. Oh, what do you got? Guy was terrified of that onslaught. Is the farmer full potential now? No. This is sad. It is. It is. You should probably go watch the gig stream. Mob resistant. That's funny. That is so claustrophobic. I don't like this. I need another rack. I gotta fill that up. What are you doing this stream? Really not much. Just yelling at people and complaining. Same thing I do every stream. Netherrack. Warning, Hooter ketchup. Those Poppy, thank you for the $2. It can still be poop. Spooky, everyone. Spooky is the word. It can still be spooky with a mob called Pickles. Can it though? Can it? This might be the dumbest, most incompetent little access way I've ever added, and I am not proud of it. It's ugly. The stairs are stupid because they serve no purpose. You got to walk on the rail anyways. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. Haha! It hurts my head. I just to look at it, right? I elaborate on the DO2 essay. Am I done? Okay, gotcha. J Wire, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. J Wire, thank you. There it is for the piece of pie. I did the rhetorical analysis for DO2. I went into detail about clank hazard and the audio call-out system for the procedural rhetoric of the game. Thankfully, my professor was chill enough to let me write about it. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, generally your professors aren't going to care the topic. They just want to see, you know, your argumentative process. If you're doing an argumentative essay, or how well you formulate your thoughts and stuff. You could write about making pancakes and they'll be fine. Catch up harder. I think I'm good, right? J Wired. Yep. 2 waffles in my face. We're good. Raced over. Thank you for 40 months. Is this your farm design? Yeah, we talked about this earlier, Tundrian. Yes, no, this is not my design or Impulse's design. We totally forgot to, I forgot to put a link in my video, and I will update the video description after the stream to do so. Yeah. You covered the way to the nether roof? No, I didn't. See? You just gotta it's right through here, like I left it. How did you I don't even know what's happening anymore. This is, I can't do anything while I'm streaming, guys. I can't lose every thought of every little. How did this even work? The scaffolding, that's it. See, people are confusing me now. God, I am such an idiot. How do you guys even watch this? Gambler, thank you. Hey, everybody, this is here. Look, everything's great and stuff. And we got all this, just like we, yeah, everything's cool. Okay. We're done with this. You're confusing yourself. I know I am. All right. You want? I'm gonna run the farm a little bit because that's fun. Ender chest. Okay. Now I gotta use cheaty tweakaroo nonsense here, but hang on. We're gonna go here, right? I got this little thing. Hit F10. Boop. Figure out attack mode. Boop. 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 Is this Stromny's design? Now you're gonna make me. I mean, if you know Stromny's design, then you should know. I don't know who Stromny is. Sorry. Game on. I know. I should. Oh yeah, I should put a regen beacon. Let's do that. Let's do that. Boop, 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 boop. I just love the minecarts. Bow, bow, bow. Button walkway. You're a button walkway. What? I made some spawnable spaces, apparently, is what you're saying somewhere. Something is spawn. It can't be a ghast. It's fine. Look at that. Whoop, 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 whoop. So good. So good. Chop, 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 chop. It's a toy factory, right? Isn't it? But as you can see, rates are only mildly acceptable. I mean, they're good, but it could be more. Fit to burn it. Thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Scalex, thank you. You just create a bunch of spawnable spots from the tunneling at the bottom of the rail. I will go back and check. I want every cart to be filled. That's what I want. That's never gonna happen, but I want more carts to be filled. So here's the thing. This is the predominant area that needs to be fixed right here. If I turn on hitboxes, there's always like 10 or 15 jerk faces in here. That's the big one that needs to be done. We did down there. I did over here. That's the edge of the spawn perimeter. In fact, let me turn that on now. Bloop. So that's the despawn perimeter. I did all this, did that, and then there's some other big ones too. This in here is a big one. I think if I did this and the Crimson Forest, that would be probably most of the badness right now. This is the worst one right now. So I'm gonna do that now, I think. Once I just sit and watch things happen, because let's use beds. Let's not. Don't you have a contract for XP? Yeah, XP is supposed to do it, but I don't want to wait for that. I want it working. Cause like, look at this. Look, no go. Did over there. Impulse did the entire fortress. So we're not really far off. Obviously, there's a lot of like, what is this? The wasty wastes. What's it called? Scary bone waste something. Yeah, I know I need a regen beacon. We definitely need to do that too. We'll do that today. Soul Sand Waste. Yeah, those are the wastes I was looking for. Soul Sand Valley, Waste, same thing. Can you TNT it? You can TNT whatever you want to TNT. So how many skulls we got? I think we got like 5 or 6 stacks already. We haven't really, I've only done like a 1 hour AFK session though. Maybe a little bit more. But it's cool that they come from 2 different farms from 2 different directions. I love like the dropping. Instead of making a track go down, they just like, whee, fall perfectly. Love it. This farm though, this little one crossroads really doesn't produce that much though. What's the minecart count? I don't know. This track has got like a couple double chests though, I think. I think you're missing some honey blocks. Honey blocks only need to be in the drop area. So no, I don't think so. But I don't think I've ever seen somebody moving minecarts. I know, honestly, I never have either. It's kind of cool. Super fun farm. Super fun. There was a pack right there. They immediately get picked up. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, they already got picked up. That was fast. Does it add much lag? I don't think so. I don't think minecarts make that much lag. Definitely doesn't add any client lag. There was some missing honey. Okay. Honey should be all down here. And honey should be all down here. Oh, there is some right there. Look at that. You're right. Thank you. If you made this 7 years ago, it would have been a lag machine. Were minecarts more laggy back then? I honestly don't know. Honey, honey. Right, Nate, of course. So you can explain the mob cap on Hermitcraft a little bit. I mean, mob cap on Hermitcraft is the same as on any server. There's no difference, but and I'm not an expert on this. You guys know way more than me, but basically every player gets 70 entities that can spawn around them. But if two players, their regions overlap, that's when those numbers get a little bit weird. I think they kind of stack, but they don't go up linearly, and I think they cap out or something. There's better nerds out there that know that stuff. But what I am annoyed with, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see in the upper left corner, the entity count is either broken or like it's got the 0 out of 157 right now, right? Did we just get a Cleo raid? Cleo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do need a raid event. You're absolutely right. What I want is that they used to have the feature where you could like mouse around and see how many mobs were like loaded. Like, I don't know if I'm hitting mob cap or not. That's the problem. Like, is it broken right now? Because I'm fairly certain I'm hitting. That is mini HUD, yeah. But if I do the same thing in here and I do entity spawn counts, like I have it set to on overlay right now, and it is right there, 0 out of 156. But like, no matter where I look, that still says 0 now. I think that's like broken now or something. Because even if I go stare, like, look, I'll look right at this fool. Look. Still says 0. By the way, where did he spawn? Did he walk all the way up these stairs? Boom, 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 boom. Relog? I mean, I've relogged 5 or 6 times now. So yeah, it's very frustrating. I can't tell if I'm, what do you call it or not? If I'm hitting mob cap. I'm certain I am, but I want to be able to see how aggressively I'm hitting the mob cap and stuff. Okay, did I get all of the spawn spaces now? Those 3 there. Stairs are not spawnable. Rails are not spawnable. When the Willer Skeletons the minecart, they don't count toward the mob cap. When they get ejected, they get back to the mob cap. It also caps the rates. You dispense carved pumpkins to avoid it. Why would I need to avoid that though? Like, I mean, they die within 2 seconds of coming out of the what do you call it? They're in a minecart within 1 or 2 seconds of falling down, and they're dead within 1 or 2 seconds of what do you call it? Coming out of the minecart. Oh, all of this needs to be done, yeah. I really should just like top slab that or something. But whatever, I'm done with this. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Crafting bench is spawnable, yep. Did I put that? Where did I put that crafting bench? Sorry. I missed one. I might be the worst at this game. Just letting you know that. Boop. Oh yeah, they can spawn on top of the scaffolding. Yep. Under the stairs where you originally sent the rail. Oh, I mean, all that right there is spawnable and stuff, like, but whatever. The skeleton spawns over there. As long as we can't get a ghast over there, we're fine. But you can't. So, all right. Do we want to do a beacon? In fact, I think I actually have all the stuff on me for a beacon. So let's do that. I'm going to put the beacon on the roof because a top tier beacon has a 50 block projection downward. Did I say bacon? Maybe I did. Got a problem with that? I have 3 skulls on me from that. just hanging out. Bloop, bloop. Perfect. All right. Wither fight here? No. No. All right. Anywhere up here is fine. I'll do it away from the entrance. Right there. Boop. I technically could do 2 beacons here and do strength too, just to kill them a little bit faster. Is that worth it? Wither fight in the Crimson Forest? Yeah, that would go great. It's not like the resources are a problem with beacons and stuff. It's a little bit more iron. The iron is more valuable than the beacon. Shut up, phone. Yeah, we're not using a smite sword. That is a downside. I agree. Resistance? Oh yeah. I gotta slab this whole thing up now, otherwise the gas is gonna spawn on it. Haste to mine out soul sand waste if you don't need to spawn proof it. Yeah, I'll just do the whole thing. Is the top of a beacon spawnable? Problem solved. Zack the Dragon, how you doing? Yeah, should we do a second one? Might as well, right? Oh, I'm not gonna have enough though. Oh, I do. Good. Left it over here. We need an upgraded iron farm so bad. Ooh, I love that sound. One of the best sounds in the game. Bloop and bloop. Excellent. Look at my fancy tunnel. I'm so happy. Ah. Favorite dish with bacon in it, other than bacon. I was gonna say more bacon. I mean, I really like bacon in a baked potato. I know that's probably not the right answer. That's the first one that came to my mind, though. Yeah. What's my favorite sound in the game? The shulker sound. Blah blah. Wait, no, the shulker sound is up there. It makes me happy, but there were other sounds that were really, really good. What were some of the other ones that I was really excited about? Bone breaking blocks, that's a good one. Yeah, glass breaking, no. Mud's a good one. Bone blocks is really good, yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna be doing a little bit of button, guys. As you can see, I'm a little bit hesitant here. You know, I didn't technically wait for all the minecarts to come back before I left, but I didn't leave the area. Everything was loaded up, so it was fine. But honey blocks, they're pretty good, yeah. Blah. Boom, 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 boom. Spacebar makes you jump. Here's a question. How do I get out of here now? Should I add a... We use pressure plates instead because they look better. Proceeds to use buttons. No, XB, you forgot to say also Tango, : That's the right way to do the snark, in case you weren't aware. You may be new to the internet. Yeah, this is it. This is the way out. Okay. Boop. All right, stupid piggies. All right, this is all inside the spawn zone. That's a semicolon. Actually, technically that's not spawnable back there, but can you flood it with lava? Yeah, but that's always more of a hassle because it doesn't flow the way you want it to flow and stuff. The tops of the trees are spawnable too. Not really, no. Things can't spawn on, like the pigs and stuff. The hoglins can't spawn on top of nether wart. So I think it's fine. To my knowledge, which is very limited. Daniel Dono. I see wizard sheep. What the heck, wizard sheep? Wizard Shep? No, absolutely not, wizard sheep. I didn't call you a sheep. That would be weird. Wizard Shep, thank you. I can't read letters today at all. Thank you for the $100. The comment just says just thank you. Well, I'm gonna say just thank you to you. Thank you so much. SideQuest Junkie, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Apparently, is that sheep looking at you? Maybe. Apparently I missed a wizard shop with 10,000 biddies. I missed that. All right, I gotta get my sounds. We're doing this right now. Hold on. Please hold. Huh? I must have turned them off in the website. I gotta turn sub sounds back on and stuff too. Oh, it's not often you see someone blown up by a creeper. Daniel, thank you. Not naming mobs is a good point. So hermits are very attracted to certain of the ravagers, and Etho loved Rusty. And Chad, of course, loved them all. Rip Tango's cough and Pumpkin. We know Tango is the trolliest troll of all. I know. We'll see. I will. It honestly is going to come down to my wanting to stick to my goals and the pressure that you guys apply to me, you know. So that's how that's gonna roll. All right, am I on the outskirts here? That none of that is spawnable. We'll get to that other room in a little bit. I want to kind of do this in rows. Brr. All right, everybody needs to die. You're resilient, aren't you? Baking up. Hoglin's and decked out? I mean, I don't know. Boo boo doo boo doo boo. But yeah, now's a good time if you want to try to get some spoilers out of me. That might happen. Quartz! I know. Ow. 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 Who is going to win Decked Out 3? There is no gun. What team is going to win Decked Out 3 is the question. I'm not sure if those little weed things, like, is this weed thing spawnable? I would imagine it is. Etho! Oh, what's up, Tuscan friendly? Ow, baby Tusk. Portia power. It's my favorite sports team. Right now it's the Utah Hockey. I said Utah Hockey Club. Utah Mammoth. Oh! Spear boy gonna kill me in the face. What? Oh, he just schooled me. What? Take that, whimsy boy. That dude just wrecked me. Oh. Wrecked. That was amazing. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. He had like no cooldown or anything. It was just like, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. What the heck? Also Tango. Colon. Spears are useless. I need some of these guys. And I'm gonna need some pork chop power. Let's go. That was sick. I mean, he did like some serious damage there. This Hoglin's gonna kill me. He was like surgical with that. He was like, stab, 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 stab. There did not seem like there was like a 1 second cooldown on that. Death loop incoming? Nah. Oh, wrong turn. That was crazy. Was it enchanted? Was that an enchanted pokerificator? Honestly, that was great. Like, that was amazing. I think it was because it was enchanted why he destroyed me so bad. I just gotta make sure I get back there in time. I don't lose my stuff. Remember that time I said the cart would never get stuck down there? That was good times. I definitely can't die here though, because then we're gonna have problems. And no bow. I don't want to get that guy's aggro, but I'm probably going to. Let me just get to a little bit of safety, put on what I have. Bump, bump, bump. Bump. Okay, so I'm still missing. No, that's pretty much all of it. I feel like there's still some stuff missing, right? But at least we can go in and fight now. Is it you? It is you. No, it's not you. Hoglins are scaring me now. Like, I'm scared of everything now. This is great. Why can't this guy jump up here and kill me? Oh, because of that block. Okay. Where's Spear Boy? He probably despawned. Watch out, Mark. Aussie Jojo, thank you! We can just scroll this back up. Oh, never mind. Scrolling's broken, apparently. Okay, we're good. Aussie Joe, thank you so much. Okay. We got it all? I think. Oh, there's like a rumble going on down here. Ow. 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 These guys are tough. They got a lot of hit points. My wings are missing? I got 2 wings. Tech flight, tech flight. Okay. As you were, button boy. What were we talking about? Gold hat, maybe? Do I have one on me? Probably a good idea. We were talking about spoilers, yeah. Missed a button. Talk about why XP is not joining on placing buttons, because he doesn't have to. XP's got things to do. I'm not going to do a ton. I just want to do a little bit. I just want to do this section, see if I can improve race a little bit. How many levels will there be in Decked Out? 1? I think what you think is a level is not what will be in the game. What did he say he's doing? Watching villagers make baby. Wow, hey. Whatever works. I'm an excellent PvPer. Porcha power. Will you have any secrets in Decked Out 3? Plenty. Do you think teams will help the whole secret sharing? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Secret sharing is a problem. So do I think teams will minimize that? No. I think the problem is streams. Bum. Does this button on the side prevent spawning? I think it does. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'd be adding any build stone in DO3. I don't even know what that means. Where the problem is us. I mean, it's not you, but it's the general you. Yeah. But that's not an insult. That's just the way the internet works, right? You guys know that. Pearl started to hide her screen while on screen. I mean, that Misty Mountains, that's because that was in the instructions. I put a sign there that said, please hide your screen so that it wouldn't be spoiled. This drives me nuts when there's like one little guy there. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, exactly, Tristan. What video game does Decked Out 3 hub most remind you of? Not sure what you mean. Why are we spawn proofing this? To improve the rates of my Wither Skelly farm. Again, I'm only gonna do this for a few minutes while we chat. I want to just see if I can get this one Crimson Forest section done, see if it makes a difference. We'll run the farm again, and then we'll go back to something else. When will you decide the teams for Decked Out 3? Immediately before the opening of Decked Out 3, and not until then. So please don't try to suggest what the team should be. Quite honestly, I don't even know how many teams there would be yet. Well, it'll either be 2 or 3. There's pros and cons to both. And I'm weighing those pros and cons still. Oh, I'm going all over the place. Oh, the patterns. Missed some spots. I missed a lot of spots. Can't say it. Can't say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Nobody said it. No, I expected there to be 20 people saying he can be taught. So yeah, teams. 2 or 3 teams. If 2 teams is great. I don't want the teams to be too small, because then the impact of someone like dipping out is way more impactful. So the more people on a team, the more that's washed out, individual people stopping to play and stuff, which obviously will happen. But 3 teams is nice too, because then you can kind of have like a catch-up system, and you know, if someone's like really crushing it, then the other 2 teams can kind of temporarily gang up on them and stuff, which is good. So I don't know, I'm thinking 3 teams maybe. Feels more fun having a little triangle kind of thing, but a catch-up system, yeah. Tomato system, whatever you want to call it. Maybe even 4 teams now. Feel 4, this is just me personally, but I feel 4 is getting to be too many, and it's starting to dilute the teams too much. Where, because if you go 4 teams, that means there's only like realistically, I'm aware of how many hermits there are, but a certain percentage of hermits aren't going to play, aren't going to be interested. That if we go 4 teams, we're starting to get into the area where there's only like 3 people on a team that are playing, and that's not enough. We're probably going to be there already, honestly. And because 4 starts to get like it breaks that, like 3 is great because it has the, you know, who's ever winning can get teamed up on with 2. You start to get these 2-on-2 alliances and stuff, and that's no good. I might be the worst button placer ever. Just like randomly placing buttons anywhere. Blue shell like Mario Kart. Yeah, there'll be catch-up mechanics built into it for sure. It's definitely something that takes a lot of consideration though to do right. Different than just bonus shards. Well, I mean, bonus shards is the primary way to do it, right? Like, but there will be other ways as well, but bonus shards, I think, is a great way to do it because, quite honestly, it allows them to play more and adds more content while also balancing the score, somewhat balancing the score. I know it's not great because, like, if the better team is better, but in the end, the best team should win, right? I'm not trying to say, like, there shouldn't be a catch-up system that makes an inferior team win. The catch-up system is just to keep the game interesting and not run away with it, you know, not let one team run away with it. Is there any aspect of deck that you look forward to the hermits seeing? Like if you were, yeah, they're definite. I mean, we'll see if I can pull it off, but I have plans for some systems that I'm very excited that are very different than previous decked outs. That, yeah, hopefully if I can pull it off, I think for them seeing it the first time will be really cool. That's right, I'm wearing gold. I saw you inspect me. How obsessed do you expect Joel to be with Decked Out 3? I don't expect him to be obsessed with it at all, quite honestly. I hope he's obsessed with it. I hope he goes crazy. I think he can probably be the best player. One of the best players if he really dives into it. But we'll see. Can't go so pessimistic. I'm just going by previous, like, I don't know. We'll see. Stupid vines hanging down there that I can't see. I don't need to block that one anyways, because it's already 1 block high. Dude has an infinite. I'm not blaming him. I didn't say like, what? Never mind. I'm not even responding to that. Boom, 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 ba-doo. Do you plan on something similar to the rooms for players in Decked Out 3? No, I think I've already announced this too. There will be no player rooms. There will be team rooms though. So the teams will be able to decorate their team room, basically to further, you know, hit home that it's not an individual game. I want the teams to feel cohesive and stuff. And within that team room, they'll be able to check certain statuses and things like that. See some of their team accomplishments. I'm being intentionally vague right now, but yeah, there'll be function in those rooms as well, but they'll be able to decorate them as they want. Oh, right, I forgot the honey. I'll go do that after this. Thank you, guys. Bum, 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 bum. You playing ice hockey? Done. You're out. Olivia, you're good. You're cleared for anything. Will decks be shared by the team or will they have individual decks? I honestly don't remember. They will have individual decks, but I am entertaining the idea, and in fact, I'm probably pushing for the idea of there being the concept of team cards, where when you put your deck in, it loads your deck into the system and then merges in potentially some team cards. How long you get to keep those team cards, all that stuff. It raises all kinds of questions. I'm not sure. I am aware of the design problems, but I think it's a cool idea of like your team might temporarily have control of or own certain cards, and anyone on your team gets to have those cards like implicitly in their deck. It's not a promise. It's an idea. Missed a spot. I missed a lot of spots. Boom, 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 boom. Are the same till the end of it? They'll be the same till the end of that season. And then if there is interest, we will do a season 2 where I'll introduce new content and we'll change the teams up. How do you intend Deck Out 3 system will recognize what team the Hermit's on? It's like putting a team token in their deck. They're going to have a player identifier in their deck this time around. So, and then internally I will know, season 2 hype? Internally I will know what team that's on. And that'll essentially be like hard coded for that season. I don't honestly know how that's going to work, but it doesn't sound like it's a hard problem to solve, so I'm not too worried about it right now. What am I doing? Placing buttons to increase the rates of my Wither Skeleton farm. Which we're getting close to being done with this area, maybe? If we're shaking up the teams, are you worried there will be lingering loyalty to old teammates? No, not at all. I think it'll be, in fact, I think people will, oh, XP, this fortress is amazing. Yeah, super glad you showed it to us. I think once the teams are shaken up, I think it'll be interesting. People will instantly be like, you know, I could just see that Hermits are going to embrace it. I don't think there's going to be any lingering loyalty or anything like that. And really, it's not like there's not much you can do to help another team other than just fail, which I don't think anyone would do. That'd be weird. For season 2 team qualifications, would you require a certain amount of runs in season 1? No, it's not like there's qualifications. I'm not going to say someone can't play, but season 1 performance would definitely be taken into account for what the team should be for season 2 for sure. But I mean, that's even if there is a season 2, right? We don't know yet. Oh, I can't do the spacebar thing. All right, the spacebar thing only works for crafting bench, I'm guessing, right? Oh, wow, interesting. Did I get that shulker? Must have. Okay. Olives are great now that I have your attention. I missed the rest of what you just said there. Noises because it got cut off. That's unfortunate. I'll have to say it again. So look at my donuts. I'm sorry. Evil notion of the piece of pie. Did you actually fix it? That's too long ago. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. And KZ, thank you for the piece of pie. Thoughts on placing some blocks on top of rails close to the end so they'll get, yeah. And KZ, that's actually part of the original tutorial is you like soften them up with some blocks so that when they're riding the minecart, their head goes through some blocks so that they take some damage. Yeah, we talked about it. We just didn't do it. Would it help? Yeah. Is it a problem? No. Who else? Opal, thank you. Opal Whisker, thank you. Power Boss, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Opal Whisker, thank you. Spoiler question. Will hermit-themed artifacts make a return? No. Maybe not the exact same ones, but like no, they will not. In fact, I would not make any assumptions about anything. That's the biggest advice I can tell you guys about anything. Any assumptions that you're making about how Deck.3 will play, maybe question that. Deck.3 will have cards. Confirmed. Did we just finish this area? Kinda, sorta? It's not perfect. A little bit over on the side there. Let's go do that. Bum, 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 bum. Deck.3 will start on Etho's birthday? Yes, it will. Absolutely. I'm saving the launch day just for that special day. Just entered. What are we doing? Play some buttons for another 5 minutes. And I know my button placing is failure right now. I'm just trying to get like the most of them done. Bum, 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 bum. It's all unspawnable. Unspawnable. Think we're quote unquote done, minus the tons I've missed. Light level overlay? Light level really doesn't matter. I don't think, does it? Oh, but that helps me see the spots I missed. Good shout. If that's why you were saying it, then that's clever. I found myself saying good shout. That's something I never would have said in a million years until I started hanging out with Brits. Pick that up from Zed. So I don't... Can mobs spawn up on these things or not? I know hoglins can't. Because I remember reading that something couldn't, but can other mobs spawn up here? Hmm. There's solid blocks. Yeah, but there's certain things like I'll go find it because I know you guys don't believe me, but bum, bum, bum. I think it was Hoglin, right? Hoglin's they spawn on solid blocks other than nether warp blocks and shroom lights because they don't want them spawning in the trees, right? So what I'm wondering is what are the shooty guys called? What are the I can't remember what they're called. Piglins. Piglins? No. Are they just called piglins now? I think they're just called piglins, right? Pew pews. Spawn groups of nether waves biome. They can spawn on most blocks other than nether warp blocks and magma blocks. So piglins and hoglins can't spawn on these blocks. Gas don't spawn in this biome, right? So I don't know that I need to button these up. Like, there was like 70,000 people that were saying, yes, I needed to button that up. All right. Boop, boop. Boop, I think there's a block there. All right, we're done. We're done with this. Let's go turn it on, see if it makes a difference. Boop, 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 boop. Honey. Yeah, I gotta find the honey first. Is it down here? Let me put my pants back on. Let me put... Oh, I left... Oh, no, I still got it. Okay. Oh, I got so much junk. Go away, go away. Away. Honestly, I should hold on to that stuff because I need that kind of stuff. Let's get rid of... Let's put buttons back. We're just streaming with no pants again. I know, right? All right, I got my honey. Let's go. Excuse me. Pardon me. This is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna need some temp blocks here to pull this off. Can I stick this landing? Oh! Oh! I just pooped myself. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, let's try a different approach this time. When the landing sticks you. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh. Okay. Cool. Can I make that jump? Yep. Okay. Let's do that again. No, let's not do that again. Okay, excellent. Good thing you're not wearing pants. I mean, yeah. And why were they missing honey blocks? I don't know. So they instant break, so they probably got punched out for some reason. That was awesome. Where am I? I'm lost. that's not how this works anymore. Gotta go in the right way. Boom, 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 boom. Jayon, thank you so much for 2 months. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, we got the honey, we got the thing, we got the stuff, we got the sword. We turn that on, we turn this on, we turn this on. And now we marvel at the new and improved amazing rates. That may or may not actually be better. We'll see. Should make a little bit of a difference. Only 10 mobs, but that's like 10 more skeletons we can have in the system. Yeah? I mean, this is when we're starting up. This is crazy. When we're starting up, there's always a bunch. I want to see them get cleared out first. Third place, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's like a conveyor belt. I know, Ramble, right? So good. That's a lot of wither skeletons. Every single card's got one. Yeah, honestly, like, Impulse proposed this design to me, and I was like, minecarts. We've been over this, Impulse. Minecarts. And he's like, yeah, but it's cool. I'm like, you're right. It is cool. Let's do it. If it breaks, it breaks. I don't care. Just because it's so cool to watch. The best place to watch is kind of like right here, because this is the output of both streams. This is the output from the main one going up, and this is the output from the small one. So rates already look a little bit better. Look at the size of the clusters I'm getting. It is a wither conveyor belt, yeah. How long did the farm itself take to build? With Impulse and I doing it, so we totally did this in parallel and split it up. So I would double our estimate here, but I think we did it in probably 7 hours. From start to finish. It was over 2 days. The first day we did like 5 hours, and the next day we did like 2 days, I think. So, but like I said, it would take one person much longer, I would imagine. Yeah. Yeah. So look, that number up there now says 400. I don't even. That's the max though. So I'm confused what that even means now. Right? Now our max entity count is 400, which, like, what? Unless someone's here. I don't know how that works. Minecarts are entities, yeah, but that's supposed to be your max entities, not... I think it's just bugged. I think they're just updating the wrong side or something. Because it says 0 out of 370. Like, shouldn't it be... Shouldn't the first number be the entities I'm looking at, not the second number? Second number is the current load? Well, then what's the first number? Drawn and loaded? Oh, how many are rendered and how many loaded? Oh, okay, right. So just the rendered one is broken. Again, it doesn't really help me know if I'm hitting entity cap or not. Again, I assume I am, but I feel like the rates got a little bit better already. There's a golden capitrain. I don't know what a golden capitrain is. I'm gonna assume that's good. Meza, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Clyde, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 21 Novus, thank you for 44 months. Noises, thank you. Logical Crane, thank you. Turk with 1,000 minis. Turk, how you doing? Merry Snarkmas. Lil's Poppy, thank you. Joel could be amazing, but he's already talked about how he's busy. Yeah, no, I get it. Joel's got... it's a very important time in Joel's life. Tranyor, thank you for the gift subs. Yeah, so now that the farm's run, like, there's still a good amount of skeletons going by here. Yeah, that definitely helps. Man, this is exciting. Like, now I think I just need to do, right? If I did this, look at all these jerks right here, right? There's always like 10 mobs or so, 10 or 15 mobs right here. If I did that next, that's the bulk of it. A little bit of Nether there I gotta do. I'm not gonna do the Soul Sand Valley because that's like one skeleton here and there. It's not worth it. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, look at these giant batches we're getting. That's so cool. Yeah, for those that don't know, I'm running Tweakaroo, which has an auto clicker on it, which yes is cheaty, but that's my guy right there. He's killing him. How frequent are the carts running? I mean, that frequent. That's the rate they're being spit out right now. They're being spit out in two directions. That track and this track. There's two tracks. The system supports up to 4. This one goes to the main one, falls down here, goes over here, falls down again, loops over. We had to make a couple modifications, and then goes around this big loop. This is like the big farm. Cuts back over here, goes over here, or goes up here, up here, up here, and returns back into the system where they're dropped off for killing. So this is where like 80% of the skeletons come from this side, but this other side, they free fall all the way down here, go on this one, and then loop around here and pick up any skeletons that are on the smaller farm here, and then go back over here, take the ramp up, loop around, and go up into the other side killing chamber. So it doesn't matter which side they go on, they're all hit. They're all hit from the same armor stand swing. The cool thing is, though, like, I don't know if you noticed, and this was talked about in the tutorial video, like a lot of them, there's so many wither skull heads in there that they just keep picking up the head and putting it like the system can't pick up the wither skull heads because the skeletons themselves keep picking them up and putting it on their own head, which is comedy. All right, let me turn off this, turn off that. You gotta wait for the system to finish now. It takes like about 60 seconds. How's the pickup work anyways? Yeah, so yeah, there's as long as I'm standing on this pressure plate here, there's this system right here. Minecart comes out, stays there briefly for a quick second, picks up, you know, you guys, you know how hopper minecarts are. They super suck up all the items below it, and then it breaks right there. Oh no, Anthony cramming. Breaks on the amethyst, the cart breaks. You guys have probably seen this where it goes, and then the cart goes into the lava, the items get dispensed and go into the chest, and then they go down here. There's a whole like pushy system where they eventually, it's kind of like a piglin bartering sorter here, where they pushes the items over the sorting system, etc, etc. So I'll show you now. There should be some items coming through. There you go. There's a skull. Whoop, all the way down at the end. Another skull. Lots of skulls. All right, all the things are back. Now we can go check out our loots. Yeah, the entity cram fast. So what do we got over here? I mean, it's not like I ran the farm long, so. Ow! What? Who? Where? Oh, you jerk butt. Look at you. There's probably other spots too. But anyway. So another 74 skulls. Not bad. What are skulls for? Beacons? Kimmy, thank you for 48 months. Any solutions to this? To what? Sorry. Just think I know this is the thing. I turned on the regen beacon, right? Yeah. Are y'all gonna make a wither killing chamber? No, unfortunately not. Sir Mickey, what did I miss? Sorry. Zuma's dying with his own bow. It sounds like he's not good. Did you find out what happened to your pick? Yeah, we found it. Chemical burns. We found it. It was in one of the. It was in the first smelter or something, I think. All right, let's head home. Yeah, honestly, like I made the wither killing machine I made in season 9 was really cool. Redstone shulker. Did I not pick it up? It's right there. Oh. But it's not really necessary. And the killing in the end. Look what I just did there. See, the killing with the end system is like so quick and effective. You don't really need it. And I'm not decorating with wither stars this season, so you know. Okay, heading home. Is there anything else? There probably is. I'll be back. Next time I'm back, I'll pick up all the extra bits. You turn off this. Boop. Can we get any teasers of what you're doing next? It's a big project. I'll say that. It won't be done in one episode. And it's making me rethink things. Decked out. Yeah, that's right. That's the project that I'm starting. Yeah. All right. What time is it? You got a little bit of time. There's something I want to do. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. You should do a D&D campaign with Skiz and Impulse. I did a D&D campaign with Skiz. And he got tired of it. I understand. I asked Skiz to play D&D. He was like, sure. And then after the third session, he's like, it's like, I didn't know this was like a forever thing. Because he didn't know. He thought it was like, just come over and play, and that was it. He didn't realize he was signing up for like every Wednesday for the rest of his life. So he was like, rightfully so. He was like, I don't know if I can do this. So it was good. I need a trash can. D&D isn't for everything. One shot's it for Skiz. Yeah, that would be a much better way to do it. Boom, 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 boom. Where do I have my wither skulls? Oh, there they are. Put that back. Sorry, just trying to get a little organized here. I'm gonna put this up here. Organized. Bloop and bloop, 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 bloop. All right, we're good. I'm on vacation. Nice, Evil. Enjoy. Y'all for like 2 weeks or so. How long does he stream for? Usually 3 hours. Yeah. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to do the shelf thing. I want to, Azuma, he convinced me. I want to get a shelf in here for fireworks, food, pork chops, and torches. Basically, this is like my standard loadout here, minus the food. Right? So I was trying to find a place to put it, and I couldn't find a place. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take out one of these storage columns. I know I'm already concerned my storage room is too small, but this decorations line isn't really even being used. So what I think I'm gonna do is move rockets, torches, and pork chops into this column and have them auto populate into a into their own individual signs. You guys can correct me when I make a stupid mistake about how signs work. So first thing I want to do is get 3 signs though. They're made from logs, right? No, that's the opposite of what I want to do. They're made from logs, right? And I immediately make planks. Stripped. Okay, got it. Listen, if you're new here, I understand. But if you've been here before, more than 2 streams, you know that the words that come out of my mouth are not the words that should be said. Your job as a viewer is to translate, right? It's like a fun exercise for you guys. What is he saying? And what does he really mean to say? It's a game. It's a game. If they remember you're new here, yeah. It's Tango speak. You have to translate. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not for everyone. All right. So I think if I want the signs to be here, I just need to extend these 3 hoppers here. So I'm thinking it fits into the normal sorting system, and then I'll just change this. Like, these are the decorations I had, but I was like, man, there's nothing, whatever. I could just move this stuff somewhere else. See? XP's still learning. He's at the intermediate level. Some of you have reached professional status. Most of you are still newbies, though. Signs and shelves. Yeah, exactly. Interchangeable. Sarah Lou, thank you for the $20. Merry Christmas. Your name checks out. 'Tis the season. Thank you for almost 10 years of entertainment. Happy holidays. Thank you so much. Sarah Lou, thank you for being here. You've been around since like the Mixer days, I think, right? That's crazy. Thank you. Was expecting more ificators. Yeah, I know. I have been falling off on the ificators. All right, so I need 3 hoppers. 1, 2, 3. And I need to get them like pointing this way. So let's put some temp blocks. Let's go in the back here. Oh no, I'm gonna pick up the stupid swords. Can I dodge the swords? Wait, how do I want to do this? Yeah. All right, I've got it. That was weird. That was weird. Good timing, yeah. Okay. Now it looks like it is this row. I believe those went in there, yep. But now if I go skadoodle, noodle, schnoodle, and then... Okay, now wait a minute. I have to preload each of these. Right? Like if I want the top one to be rockets, I gotta put... Oh, I need to take those chests out now. So if I want the top one to be rockets, it needs to have rockets in it. Second one needs this. The third one, nope. I need to start from the bottom. Okay. Hang on, my little brain is working here. Bear with me. Is this gonna work? So when I put these down, when a rocket comes down, no, it's not. The hamster's working overtime. It is, yeah. Right? To get rockets to go into this chest all the time, there's no way to do this, right? I was thinking there was some way if I like merge the items into both chests so that they can go through, but they weren't in the first lot, because the first lot is what's going to get pushed in. But thinking about this row now, this second row that's going to come down here, right? A rocket comes in, it's immediately going to try to get sucked up down below. If I just have all three things in, why more than one shelf? Because you can't restock three things in one shelf, right? You can only put one hopper into the shelf without pushing in from multiple sides and stuff. You can? Okay, is there science that I need to do? I thought we went over this with X and stuff, that like it only pushes from the first item into the thing. Let's maybe I need to learn. Well, I'm not going to build a whole complicated system. That's huge. I just want one hopper, right? This doesn't work. Yeah, it's not worth it. That's why I just want 3 shelves in here. It's much easier to do 3 shelves. X's was with unstackable items. Yeah, it needs all kinds of redstone stuff. So given where I'm putting it, that doesn't work. Like what I want is that right there. Rockets, pork chops. Right? But if I do pork chops in here and then a rocket in here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it does populate more than one, but well, as long as I swap, it works, right? Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize it could do that. But wait a minute, what if the first item, does it only push the first item in? Give me some pork chops. You're right, it does break if I like hit it with an empty hand, right? You take the full stack, it breaks, right? If I swap this though, is it even gonna replenish? Trying to get to the point where, okay, it does. So it does push from different slots even when the first slot is full. I was afraid that only the first open slot would push in. Right. It'll work as long as, and I'd have to have each item in you know, in each hopper and stuff, or just in the hopper, I should say. But if I ever right click it with an open hand, if I ever do that, it breaks, right? But technically all I got to do then is just, oops, I messed up, right? Put the thing back and we're good. So it's not like I have to go fix redstone or anything like that. So I think we're good. Victus Pixels, thank you for the 10 pieces of pie. First time catching it live, been a long time VOD watcher. I was noodling about if you made the first couple warden columns with a bit of extra effort, you can drop them instantly using water buckets. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of people that have given me a lot of extra different ways of lifting the wardens up and things like that. There were a couple using stairs that I liked that I'm probably going to start using. I will check out that link though afterwards though. Pixels, thank you so much. Hopper might get full of just one. I mean, if we run out of stuff, that's when it would break too. But honestly, now that I know it's just one, it's almost like I'm not finishing half my sentences. I know I'm being annoying. I'm sorry. Like I could put these chests back in here and have rockets, torches, and like bulk storage if I wanted here. but then have the easy, convenient one right there. Now that it's one sign, which one do I want? Do I want the one there, or do I want the one... Which sign is more... I think this one's better. I like that one better, I think. You're trying to listen to what you're not saying. Yeah, I know. So, I could do this. I could do that. I can temp block this. I can shelf that. Woo. Wouldn't it look better one block further out? Yeah, I was debating that. I don't know. It's like whether it's inset in or poking out. There's no... I want flush, but there really isn't one. So I wasn't really crazy about how that looked. So that's why I went with the inset. What do you guys think? I think in looks better. Okay. But it's an opinion thing. Now, arguably, though, the downside to this, though, is I got to keep a lot of things in the system, right? If I start pulling stuff out of here, like if I pull out like a bunch of torches out of here, it's going to pull the backlog out of this, and then that's no good. So, yeah, we're still trying to figure out the best way to do this. Oh, and it's pulling out from the chest above it, which is fine. Just trying to think if there's a simpler way to do this where it's auto-filled by my automatic storage system. I could put it on the bottom, but it's not. Break it all down and start over. I mean, that's pretty much what we're going to do, yeah. Sorry, it's like 1,000 degrees in here. Remove hoppers feeding to bottom chests. Yeah, and just have them be just manual chests that are just kind of there. And then we do have 2 chests, right? No. The one above it is feeding in because of that hopper that's there. So we have like one double chest with a couple of hoppers of buffer storage. I mean, that's not nearly enough for rockets and stuff. Like, I just want to be able to like, yeah, I'm not liking this, honestly. Like, I want to be able to put like tons and tons and tons of rockets somewhere and never worry about this for like months. I feel like this just isn't the place for it, maybe. And I just do like somewhere else. The problem is there really isn't another place. Like down here, it's not practical because I gotta like walk downstairs just to get rockets. I'll never use it. I'll just go over here. Like it's gotta be like right here. Anywhere else, and I'm just not gonna use it. By the ender chest? Yeah, I mean, I can't here because there's no place to put it. I could put it on the wall here, but then I got an ugly hopper there, and I don't even think it works with the redstone that's there. Like, there's other hoppers and stuff. I need an empty spot, really. I could get rid of the whole unsorted, because this is overkill here, right? Like, this is just occasionally there's like things go in here. Then I mean, it is nice and just looking in here though, going, okay, now I understand what isn't sorted. You would need to change the lowest chest for the rockets with a shelf. Are you guys all saying you like this? Functionally, that does work pretty good, but it just doesn't look that good. Like, unless I ran this across the whole thing. Until the hoppers run out. I mean, the hoppers wouldn't run out because there's only 2 types of things in here, and it's predominantly rockets. In fact, I would have no problem taking paper out here and just making it rockets. I like it across the bottom, yeah, but now I have to come up with like what do I put for like this, right? This is like a mess of a chest with glass, wool, and dyes, which by the way is the most odd combination of items, but here we are. Like, and it would just randomly fill it with stuff. Yeah. This is why I haven't done it, because I like the idea. I just haven't found a good place that I like it yet. Near portal? No. If it's over anywhere else outside this room, I'm just gonna go in here and do this, right? That's fine. The problem is I need to redesign my storage room and leave like another little access panel or something for these kind of things. That would be cool. It's like my one regret so far about it. It's not a big deal, but where sign is? What sign? Can't put it up there. Can't do it up there because there's hoppers right above that. That's how the items get around the corner from the filter system. Swap rockets for the organics. Why? Oh, just so it's on the end over here. I don't like this look right here. That feels weird to me. Oh well. You're saying it would look better if it was the last one over here? I don't want to break this chest. That's going to be a nightmare. Honestly, maybe shelf technology isn't worth it. It's overflow, you're right. It's like, I want it for the cool factor, but it's not like it's hard to go, right? It's a few more clicks to do this, so it's not really a time saver. It's just that it's fun. That's all. Now, James, we talk about it. I don't want it in my coffin room. Oh well. I think we're gonna let it go. I'm trying to over-engine. I'm trying to sledgehammer it in. Yeah, I wish I designed this room with some shelves in mind. But it's not gonna happen now, I don't think. Yeah. Oh well. It's fine. Did I have anything else on the list today? Do that. Eventually, I do want to get a zombified piglin egg system back here, but I'm not gonna have it be a skiz scream. But I want to get them to not come into my base. They're already annoying me. I don't like that. I was gonna do that soon, but not today. I think the shelf distribution will be useful in Deck Out 3. I don't, Tristan. I think everyone who has been suggesting it hasn't been thinking about like reusability, unless you're talking about like in the locker room when you put your items away. But even that doesn't work because you have a whole bunch of items, not just one row of items. I don't know, maybe I'm not seeing it, but would have been great for hungry hermits. How so? I mean, you got to fill up your whole inventory with locks, so perhaps a vampire sound. We already got a vampire sound. I don't think we need it. Yeah. Yeah, noises. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. We're almost on 3 hours anyways. It sounds like gigs is kicking up, so you guys are gonna go over there probably. Thank you guys for hanging out. We did some stuff, not the most stuff, but it was good hanging out and chatting. I will try to be more revealing. I'm toying that line of like how much I want to give out, because every time I put something out, it's like a flood of questions and assumptions and things I'm not ready for. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to pace it. But yeah, video description. Yes, thank you. I will do that. I will update the video description for, when I say revealing, I mean decked out. Decked out revealing. Yes, Lomax, I meant the game. All right, guys, we're gonna raid one of these hermits here. Boom, 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 boom. And because I've never raided green in my life, I mean, you guys are gonna go there anyways, but you know, I've never raided green. So is he green MC or is he just green? Which one is he? Is my cam oscillating still? No, that's fine. Just green. Boom. All right. Say hello to the G-Man. Enjoy the new Phasmo update. And I'll be back Friday night with the boys. Probably not Friday afternoon because the double stream day is a lot. It's like 6 hours of streaming. So we'll probably just do Friday night. The guys and I are, I rated him a week ago. Did I really? Jake, I can't be expected to remember from things 2 weeks ago. All right, guys. Take care. And I will see you Friday.